Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 23rd to the 29th of September 2013. This is a very important week. It builds layer upon layer. If we can go in and work with these energies, we can actually have some kind of a rebirth by the end of this week if we're willing to do the work. So to break it down, we have Pluto going direct in Capricorn. For the last 6 months, Pluto's been retrograde. And when Pluto's retrograde, it deconstructs that which has served its purpose, or that which is rotten, or that which is not supportive, that which is old and needs to be brushed away so that we've got clear ground to build something stronger and more meaningful. So with Pluto going direct in Capricorn, we get our core strength back. We have clear ground to build taller, stronger and higher within ourselves. So we have this aspect with Pluto, which is a bit like the phoenix dying and then rising from the ashes again. And this is happening at the same time as the autumn equinox. Now if we look at the autumn equinox, it's like sunset. On a daily calendar, it's the sunset of the year as the sun sets. And if you think of the symbol of Libra, it's actually the sun setting into the water. So the autumn equinox, we're going into the dark realms, we're going into the winter months, and inside of us we're going into the shadow self to go and have a look at anything that's been building up there over the summer. Libra is a very peaceful, equalizing, balancing, harmonic sign, so this isn't going to be hard surgery, this isn't going to be a battle of some sort. This is a call to be gentle and go in and make those tiny adjustments necessary and find fusion. So Libra is the sign of relationships, but the relationship we're talking about here is the outer and the inner, the higher and the lower, the male and the female. So we have a very peaceful, gentle recalibration going on as the sun sets into Libra and Pluto begins to go direct, giving us the purpose and the meaning of what we want to build as we go forwards. Towards the end of the week we have Mars square Venus, and this is a very, very useful aspect because this will really bring that masculine and feminine and any imbalance to light. So Mars is the masculine archetype, it's outward, dynamic, fiery, and Venus is the feminine archetype, it's inward, receptive, holding, nurturing. So with those two planets at odds at the end of the week, we will see within ourselves, possibly represented to us by activities, scenarios going on in the outside world, but the core message is, where are your masculine and feminine? Are they balanced? Are they harmonized? So the current world has got us being very masculine, outward, pushing, trying, controlling. But as we go through this next 3 years, we're learning to be actually more magnetic, more effortless, more attracting from the subconscious. So a lot of us have been doing a lot of work on our subconscious because that's where we're attracting from. So if you want to see a change in the outside world, you need to change the inside first, because that's your giant magnet. That's your receiver to your transmitter, because we had all giant transmitter receivers. So before we transmit, we need to make sure where we're transmitting from in order that we then receive what we truly want rather than what we think we want. So with Mars square Venus at the end of the week, that might get a little bit rough or seemingly on the outside, but just think, what am I learning here? Where's my balance? And go in and do that inner work, and you'll see everything return to order and peace. Then, right at the end of the week, we have a phenomenal aspect, which is Mercury going into Scorpio. This will retrograde next month, so we have a forwards, backwards, forwards, triple journey to take. Now, if we think of Mercury as how we tune into thought forms and process them through the brain and turn them into communication and action, it's the manifestor, the magician. So where we're drawing our thoughts down from will be what we then create in our reality. Now Mercury in Scorpio, Scorpio is like a laser, precision, it's forensic. So we're looking down the microscope to our inner realms, to our subconscious thoughts and feelings, and we're doing some forensic study on the inside of ourselves. So again, you can see that this is a very timely aspect. with the Pluto retrograde turning direct, with the autumn equinox as the sun sets and takes us inwards, with the Mars square Venus showing us the polarity and where fusion can be found with the masculine and feminine, and then with Mercury going on a journey into those inner realms, we have all the tools necessary to completely go inwards and comprehend ourselves, to clean ourselves out from the subconscious magnetic realms, and then we can see that that will make changes in our outside world. So this is a week for autumn cleaning. Everybody talks about spring cleaning, but this is the autumn cleaning period. I want to clean away anything that doesn't serve us. These can be psychologies with that Mercury and Scorpio. Go and examine your psychological beliefs, because that's probably where you're acting from. Fear, lack, need, separation, those kind of ideals. So this is the week where if we do everything day by day, we can be the phoenix. We can willingly surrender, willingly let go of the base, and then rise up from the ashes, reborn, and ready to go into the winter months, more pure, more aligned, more strong, and more meaningful. So that's the stars this week, and I'll see you next week.